How to use Dragon Magic. My brothers and sisters, first of all, you need to know, in the beginning of my path, I did not believe in dragons. I did not believe in spirits. I did not believe in God or whatever. I just saw it. I saw something and I believed it. But the thing is, in 2005, and change of 2006, I saw so many things. It changed my life. Everything was upside down. I did not want to accept it, even in the beginning. I pushed the dragon away, but I could no longer ignore it. I saw so many things. I felt so many things that I could not ignore. And wherever I go, strange things were starting to happen, especially in the first year. Because after you are awakened, whenever you are awakened by the dragon by your side, you are burning. It's burning. You are burning up. Your spirit is burning. Everything inside of yourself is burning. Like an explosion happened. And with this burning, you have to know, you are radiating. This energy is radiating everywhere, wherever you go. And I saw this. I felt this also, and I saw this the first year when I was just newly becoming a dragon, which I did not know what this was, but everything. I have a list inside of my book of Dragon Shadows of the things that happened where in the first year that I was a dragon, which I was burning. That is also the reason why my dragon mentor could feel the dragon and could feel the dragon within myself, so that she gave me the necklace of the dragon. And so you are, especially in the first year, you are burning. And that is what a lot of people can see inside of this world. But wherever you go, magic happens. And with Dragon Magick, how do you even use Dragon Magick? Dragon Magick actually requires completely that you are focused, that you are 100% of that you aim it at something. You can say that Dragon Magick is easy because dragons use magic towards their mind and towards their thinking, their way of thinking. They are one with. You have to know, dragons are children of the dragon gods, which means that they are children and very close to nature. So they can do many things inside of nature. Dragons can do many things. They can even open up gates that are meant to be closed forever. Wherever you are, you cannot just jump to one dimension to another. Those are different worlds. Wherever the dragon is a different world. And yet you are able to hear them from these other sides. That in itself is Dragon Magick. But how to aim it? That requires focus. That requires also a lot of things, many things that you are, especially in the first year of the dragon, whenever you are awakened, it will not happen. That you will focus yourself so much that you can concentrate so well that you can aim it towards where it should go. But I teach myself, because I have no teachers, I have no leaders, I have no one to tell me, but I teach myself how to aim it. And that is how to, for example, put your mind in concentration. And that is what I'm doing here in concentration. I want to, I am going to, in meditation, I'm going to, inside of myself, I have a song that I can, and I have to think about, and that is what you have to do. If you want to use Dragon Magick, that is to feel much more like the dragon. Because Dragon Magick cannot be used simply by those who are wanting it. There is a defense mechanism on Dragon Magick. Actually, magic in itself, manipulation, whenever humans use it, that is just a faint sound, or maybe a faint shadow of what it actually is. Dragon use magic for what it really is. They are one with nature, and they can manipulate it how they want it, how they desire it. But if you want to use Dragon Magick, first of all, you have to visualize yourself and feel yourself as the dragon. You have to feel your draconic self from the deepest of your soul, of your heart, and you have to let it grow, let it go out. Because, like I said, within yourself is, whenever you were born, there was an energy inside of yourself, a sleeping dragon that I always say. a sleeping dragon. As a child, you could feel that very well. But the more that you grow up, the more that this dragon want to sleep. And that is what it is, a dragon that is sleeping within yourself. If you want to use dragon magic, first of all, you have to know where do you want to use dragon magic for, because actually humans, people in general, they are not allowed to do it. They are not allowed to use such an extreme force of nature. And that is what you are able to do. You are able to use it from the deepest of yourself, from your soul, from your spirit. You might not even feel it in the beginning of your path, but there is a high chance that you can feel your draconic self. And so once you do, once you feel your own draconic self, you are ready to use dragon magic. And the first thing that you might want to do for dragon magic is to aim it to the dimension of dragons, to the dragon realm. Of course, I'm sorry for that name. It's a bit like, but it's a realm with dragons in it. And that is where you have to aim it. So you can use dragon witchcraft as well. So for example, you can use simply, that is the difference with dragon witchcraft. Looking at a dragon figurine, looking and you are charmed by it. It reminds you of your dragon by your side. It reminds you of Tiamat. It reminds you, for example, of Fafnir or maybe Leviathan. It reminds you to trigger your mind, because that is how dragons use magic. Their mind. They are one with it. They don't have to use fancy words or rhymes. Of course, if you use fancy words or rhymes, then I speak of dragon witchcraft. And witchcraft is actually helping you to use that magic. So if you build yourself a dragon altar, that is to help you to use that magic. For example, magic as well is to talk with your dragons, because humans cannot talk with dragons. Yet, you as a dragon witch, you are trying to talk with dragons and trying to understand what your dragon is trying to say. Dragon magic is talking with dragons simply to open up the gates and aim your emotions and your feelings and your own draconic self, your energy, every power that you have, to open up the gate for your dragons so that they can be with you, because they are the source of the power of your own draconic self. Opening the gates that are not allowed to open. So if you want to know how to use dragon magic is simply by the mind. It sometimes requires discipline and discipline and connection, and that you focus yourself. Completely focused. I might say that you don't have to be focused. Yes, you do. Because are we actually dragons? We are not completely dragons. There is a dragon energy, but we are humans. And we still need to do a lot of effort to do dragon magic. We need to feel it, we need to express it, we need to be it, even though our skin actually does not allow to use it. But your mind is constantly connected with your draconic self. So we are doing actually something that is basically impossible. And yet we are trying to do it, because wherever you go, like I said, in the first year, I was an explosion. I was a supernova inside of my spirit. I could feel the dragon flames so well. Wherever I go, something happened. Something paranormal happened. Something that I wished to happen. And that is what happens, especially in the first year once you are awakened. I wished to happen. I wished some things to happen, and it happened many times. I could foresee things that were not that didn't happen at that moment, but I could foresee things that were about to happen, and it was correct. So that is also what dragons are. Dragons can foresee things, and that is also a form of dragon magic. But of course, inside of the dragons themselves, they might not call it magic, but everyday life. Then the things that happen is normal for them. But for us, it is a form of magic. Magic that you need to control. Magic that you need to understand as well. And magic that, because of our human self, is not easy sometimes to understand and to use. but you will use it some, and most of the cases, the first times that you will use it, you might not even know it that you are using it. Strange things that happen inside of your life and that you cannot explain why this happened. It can bless people, it can curse people, and you might not even know that you did. That is how powerful Dragon Magic is. Dragon Magic happened, I mean, Dragon Magic existed long before humanity was born, used by dragons. Dragons used it, and um, humans, they don't even understand how dragon magic works. That is why I sometimes call myself dragon, which I do human for humans, because that is what we are, humans, and that is what makes dragon magic so difficult to understand. And every single time when you use dragon magic, it's going to be very specific, because every dragon uses a different kind of energy to use that magic. Like I said, every single dragon is different, as well as you are. Every single dragon eye is different. So if you want to use Dragon Magic and you want to know how to use Dragon Magic, just simply be yourself and be also very focused on being yourself. And who are actually you? Who are you as a dragon? That is not a different kind of character. That is not a different kind of dragon. When you are a dragon, when you are your draconic self, you are still yourself. You just have to understand who are you as a dragon, and once you know, you can aim your dragon magic where it needs to be, because that is what a lot of people don't seem to understand. What is dragon magic for? Actually, my brothers and sisters, it's to open up gates and to let yourself to understand what it is to be a dragon. Because now in this world, you are a human being. You are a human that is born as a human, but your dragon spirit will always be with you. Wherever you are born and whatever dimension you are going through, your dragon spirit will always be there. But sometimes we need to re-understand that spirit so that you can use that magic. That magic that cannot be used by someone who does not have a dragon energy. And that is a very much a defense mechanism from dragon magic. It's so darn powerful, it's so darn intense, and so darn personal that actually no one else but yourself can use that specific kind of magic. My brothers and sisters, be